Yeah. Eagles wear boxes. Y'all know what to do. Yup. Ha ha ha. Back in here, Eagles wear boxing. Yep. A lot of things happening over this past weekend, the last couple of weekends, as far as the Olympics. We got a lot of gold. A lot of gold. A lot of upsets. A lot of broken records. A lot of disappointment. A lot of suspicion. A lot of controversy. So I don't know what to. I don't know how to separate everything and divide everything and to make everything to where each and every individual will be able to understand it. So we got to all come to our own. I think this is our own conclusion. Our thoughts can be wrong, but at least hey, at least you can feel at rest. You can feel at peace with whatever you think. But I'm gonna throw a couple of opinions out there. So don't mind me. Don't mind my opinions and stuff. So don't take it too critical. I know everybody cries when I say too much. Oh, that damn eagle. I'm mad at the eagle. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Okay. Whatever we do, don't get mad. We'll just take it the way it is. I got a lot of different takes because some people just don't. And I probably bring these parts. I probably bring these points up a lot. It's all nice saying the same thing over and over again. Yeah, sometimes I do say the same thing over and over again because I'm not trying to remember if I told you or not. You see what I mean? I'm not trying to figure it out. Like, did I tell them this or not? Nah, I don't care. If I told them once, I can tell them again. So no issues with that. So yeah, no issues with that one. I don't know why we didn't get the results in. At least on this one page, I didn't get my results in. Let me check something else. Yeah, check something else. Check something else out because I didn't get the results I needed. Okay, there we go. We'll just go here. Go over to Box Live. We'll check it out. Well, I'm not gonna be here that long. I haven't been in here for a little bit, so I know everybody's like, "Where you been?" Well, don't worry about where I've been. I'm here now, so yeah. So I didn't even know Hurd was fighting again. You guys didn't tell me. Mbile coming up. Mbile. I think I've been choosing Mbile for a long time, so I think I'm gonna stick with him. Doheny in the way. Okay, these are all easy stuff to pick. Hurd winner, Mbile winner, in the way winner. Okay, those were easy. Those were easy enough, right? Ortiz got the split, more or less got the majority decision, right? Lopez got completely put out. Sleep. Split decision goes to Delgado. Fundora at the unanimous decision over Enseño. But you know what? Fundora, I don't know. starting to be human again, not just knocking people out, right? Conwell and Gray. Conwell went to sleep, and Breaker's unanimous decision out under Cornejo. So, but those are my. I'm gonna just stick with those, because I just stick with what I try to stick with what I usually pick. The ones with people I usually pick, I just stick with them because I haven't been really seeing too much. But I'll probably have to go over this take a couple of times. But to start with, we'll go back and forth. We're not going to stay on one thing. So we'll just go back and forth a little bit. With the basketball, with Francis, Steph Curry's just a beast. That's all it is to it. He's just crazy. He's just like, and I understand why he took the shot, those shots. I understand why he took the shot where he had LeBron wide open and KD wide open, who are good when it comes to like this set shooting the threes. They're going to make the threes. So out of those three players, I think they all would have probably made the three. Curry had two defenders on him, so it would have been, the pass would have been awesome over the KD or Bron. That would have been awesome. But that shot over two people, that's awesome also. He was just in what they call the zone. He was in his zone, So I'm not gonna really fault him for that. A lot of people think it was selfish, but hey, we got the dub. That's what we was over there to do, is get the dub. It's a lot of rumors over there, other things that happened within his family. I heard his baby got struck by one of the officers over there. It's just a lot of different little 30. I wouldn't want to go to Paris if that's the kind of treatment you get over there, man. It's like, I used to live over in that area, but I didn't run into a lot of stuff. Actually, French people was pretty cool. We used to call them Frenchies and stuff. We used to just call them Frenchies. French. Had this one that used to work with. They just call him Frenchie. Frenchie. We be teasing him and shit, acting like knowing I don't really speak French. You say all my words, make it have like a little, I don't know, it's not racist, but just to make it sound like a, French accent or whatever. The Frenchie, But that's neither here nor there, but some people can take stuff a lot better than other people, and some people you're allowed to play with, and some people you're just not. And I think some people are just opportunistic because they want to find anything that they can claim as being racism. But one thing I can tell you about the so-called racism, you can't be racist if you don't have control. You got to have some kind of control over something. You got to have control over the situation where different situations, there's probably lots and lots of like individual situations that there's lots and lots of ways that you can be more or less racist, biased, or prejudiced, whatever. But when you talk about racism, it's usually on a bigger scale. Like when you can't go eat somewhere, that would be considered like in a town, like the town. You can't go eat. You can't go buy groceries or something in a town. That's because of a specific way you look. That you consider that as being racism or colorism or however you want to call it. But privately, if somebody doesn't want you around, and it wouldn't matter what nationality or color you might hold. If they don't want you around, they just don't want you around. You can't. That's not racism. It could be prejudice, but it's not racism because they can't control anything else you do. If they say, for instance, they have a daughter or something like that, so you can sneak off and go with their daughter. So they can't be. That's not. They can still be prejudiced against you. But that racism, if you call it racism, no, because they don't have the control. They can't control everything that you do. When an entity can control almost everything or everything you do, that could be considered racism. Or other words, they got stronger words for it than racism. Racism is just a small word to me. It's not really that big. They got bigger words than that. Way bigger words than that, or bigger situations. Yeah, when they put your ass in some kind of a situation where they control it, even if you go outside and everything else, all the time, then that's horrible. I mean, that would be something considered. That being said, I was looking at the video with the track runners, the female track runners from Jamaica, and they routinely were going through a certain gate in order to get to their event. And during the qualifiers, they were supposed to, or actually, I think they were supposed to run in the finals, that they tried to go through the gate and they weren't allowed to go through the gate. And I heard any other way to get in would have took a long, long time, and they would have had to walk. Now, if you know anything about sports and high level sports, stuff like that, especially sprinting, if you have to run, like if you're sprinting and you have to run or walk or something like that, you're doing a sprint, but you have to walk real fast and run half a mile or whatever to get where you're going, and rush to get to the starting line, you're probably not going to win because you know already exerted so much energy. You know, stress levels high, anxiety's high. You got to change clothes. You got to put on your spikes. You got to set your blocks. You got to warm up. You got to stretch. In most cases, you know, do a couple of starts on your own. Very hard to do. And so somehow, I don't know the whole story, but they end up scratching a couple of runners out, out the race. They just end up, not wanting to go. They just forget it. It's going to take too long for us to go there. And they're sitting there watching they're watching other athletes, just go in, but they can't go in. So I don't understand what that is. A lot of stuff, I don't want to try to bring up conspiracies, but I don't like a lot of stuff that I actually personally saw in that over there in Paris. A lot of stuff I didn't like. In basketball, I didn't like some of the calls, and I don't know. It seemed like they were trying their best to just get. They got a lot of medals, but it seemed like they was just trying to get all the medals. Just because your country's hosting the Olympics, don't mean that you deserve all the medals. Which I think is going to be back here. I don't know if it's San Diego or Los Angeles. It's going to be back here the next time. I wonder if we do the same thing. Yeah, but them Frenchies, they have no business doing the Olympics. And I don't even know why they don't do the Olympics up north somewhere. They need to do the Olympics up north in like Washington or something like that. Washington, Oregon. Give one of these other states a chance. Seattle Olympics, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be lit, because that's a tourist attraction. Or San Francisco. Now, San Francisco would be a mess though. Yeah, nah, there'd be too many robberies. There'd be too much crap over there. Oakland, nah. Oakland Olympics. You imagine the Oakland Olympics? There's gonna be a lot of hustle mans out there. A lot of hustle mans. They ain't trying to throw them underneath the bus or nothing like that. Yeah, but I would say like Portland, Eugene, Seattle. Seattle would be cool because you probably would have the military there and all that, That would be pretty cool because then we get our own air forces right there. So we get to fly over, from our air force. Our air force does the flyover, and maybe even the army because they're joint over there. That'd be kind of lit to watch that. I'm just saying. They had it in Atlanta. Come on. Atlanta games. New York is it's just too crowded. No, I can't do it there. Philadelphia. I don't know. All the East Coast, I don't see them. I can see maybe, not Atlanta, maybe Florida. I don't think we ever had Florida events. I would say Florida, maybe. Orlando, though. Maybe Miami. I don't know. What do you guys thoughts? Texas? What do you think? Houston? We got to get close to the water, so we got to be down to El Paso or something. We got to be down kind of south, because I know some of the stuff evolves, water. Whew. That marathon would be something else, though. That marathon, they be out there burning up. I see. What's up, Gil? Gil Cole's up in here. Yeah, I just don't want to bring up too much because it sounds like it's a conspiracy or something, but I just don't want to bring up too much about it. But I don't know. This Olympics, just they look kind of shady to me. A lot of the stuff was just like really, 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 really shady stuff. And you see the wrestler get kicked in the groin and stuff. That was unfair play right there. That guy, and that was in judo. That guy should have got put out. There's no way he should have still been in the Olympics, or he should even be in judo, because judo is supposed to be like one of the most respected just disciplines that they have when it comes to any kind of martial arts. Judo is supposed to be way, way disciplined, because it's a sport of leverage and stuff. There's leverage and angles and stuff. There's no punches and stuff thrown. But this guy, kicks his other guy in the groin while he's down, and then tries to stand up over him like he's intimidating him or whatever. That was sad. And that's because the guy was superior to him, so he got mad. A lot of sore losers. But shout out to all the record breakers out there. Sydney McLaughlin, wow. Every time she get on the track, it's a world's record. I want to see the 100 high hurdles. I think it's 110 meters or something like that. The high hurdles, I wanted to see that. Grant Holloway went and got that. Finally got that gold, which I don't know him, but shout out to him. Happy that he finally got that. But Sydney McLaughlin, she's something else though. The women's 4x4, they did a great job. The men's 4x4, they did a great job also. All of them. And that kid, man, got a 16-year-old in there that actually made it to the Olympics. 16 years old. Track and field, running the hardest race that there is in track and field. That's the hardest race, bar none. Not the 1600, or mile, whatever you might want to call it. Not the mile, not the 16, not the 15, not the 100, not the 200. That 400. That 400 meters, that's the hardest one. Yeah, and he had a guy that qualified, 16 years old, Gil. He's 16 years old and he qualified. He got himself a gold medal. 16 years old, probably the youngest track and field athlete to ever get in modern times, to actually get a gold medal. That's something special right there. You said that Australian female break dancers, though. Okay, Gil. So tell me, what impressed you the most about the Australian female break dancer? What impressed you the most? Her or the memes? What impressed you the most about her? Okay, Gil. Gil was going to bring up something. He said, out of everything I'm talking about, he going to bring up the break dancing. Yeah, break dancing in the Olympics now. That's crazy. Break dancing in the Olympics. I'm about done with you, sir. I'm about done with you, man. Yeah. But there's a lot of things that, that it just didn't sit well with me. That you got American people going against American people. It's like on all these social media, I just get tired. I'm tired of reading. Everybody hates LeBron so much that they're happy that he didn't get the MVP and all that. He got a gold medal though. Guess what? There's other players on 11 other players on the team too. They didn't. Guess what? They didn't get the MVP either. Kevin Durant didn't get it. Edwards, none of the other ones, Embiid, none of them got it. So what are you saying? So LeBron didn't get the MVP? He probably should have. So they robbed him of the MVP. He should have, because he was the most consistent. Matter of fact, he saved America too. They were already up when Curry scored all them points. They wasn't up when LeBron sealed the game for him. When he just powered his way in. But I'm not a fan of anybody's in the first place. Gil said that shit was sad. I couldn't believe what I saw. I thought that event was fake. I did too. Cause when I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's some more kind of meme shit. I said they just playing around. I said that shit ain't real, but it was real. I was like, real? It couldn't have got no realer than that. It was realer didn't go realer, man. It was realer didn't go realer. Shit was Gil thought it was a standard joke. This is a staged act and stuff. And also, Mihan, that kid. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The guy that won gold 5 Olympics in a row in his sport. I don't know. You might have to give him. He might be all-time greatest athlete for an individual sport. He is actually all-time greatest when it comes to his sport. And I mean, far as gold, there's nobody gonna touch nothing like that. Ain't nobody gonna win no 5 golds in an individual sport like that. That dude, he was 40. I think he's 41 years old and still just taking gold. He retired for 2 or 3 years and then just came back like nothing. How you just retire and come back and just take gold like that? You said who idea was that to put the breakdancing in? Man, I have no idea, man. I do have a good idea, but I just don't want it. You know, I don't care. It can be shared. I want them to have the 4x200 should be a. If they got breakdancing, that's what I'm gonna try to get in touch with the Olympic Committee and stuff. I got to put my idea in there because if they got breakdancing and all this other crap, they should have the 4x200 in there. They should have the 4x200. The 4x200 is going to be a more exciting race than the 4x100 or the 4x400. And whatever the if they could just do it for the Olympics, whatever the first race is, whatever it is, it's gonna be a world record for the very first race will be a world record. No matter, even if they do it through the season, it'll be a world's record. The very first race is gonna be a world's record. Whoever races first is gonna be a world record right away. And it's gonna get broke right away too. It's gonna get broke again, broke again, broke again, and then until we start getting to the point where it has to be broke by tenths of a second, hundredths of a second, stuff like that. Yeah, brother, I don't know. Don't get ego caught up in that, man. I have zero idea who was the brainchild behind that, the breakdancing. And that wasn't even the saddest. She wasn't even the saddest one either, though. They had a lot of them that was sad. They just spotlighted. Why they spotlight her like that? Leave her alone. Why you spotlight her? It was others. Yeah, but that's sad though. You said beatboxing gonna be next in the Olympics, yeah. They could be. Man, who knows, man? Like the spit boxing, beatboxing, man, I don't know. The Olympics, they something else, man. You figure they would do it over there, though. Those people. There was some weird. It's some weird, man. I didn't see nobody like really going on like trips over there or sightseeing. It just wasn't that much, man. I see a lot of the girls and stuff was on social media though, showing off the gold medals, dancing and doing everything. Somebody got mad and said, "Why are all the athletes posing like Instagram models and other stuff?" I'm like, you know what? They can do what they want to. This is a whole different age, man. They're just having fun. Let them have fun. There probably wasn't nothing to do. If it was something for them to go do over there, they would have went and done it. But since ain't shit to do, but they already seen the Eiffel Tower, since ain't nothing else to do. Come on, you walk around with people that don't believe in deodorant and stuff for so long, man. You be like, nah, man, I got to go back to my room or whatever. I don't know. I'm not bashing them, but I should, because just too much stuff happened. Too much bad stuff happened. Where we have athletes that couldn't compete in track and field because you're denying them. You're denying them the access. You're denying them access to get to their own event because they didn't take the proper form of transportation. That sounds ludicrous. That shit sounds insane. That don't even sound like something that sounds like some shit that somebody made up. Nothing like that happens. That sounds like something somebody just made that up, man. There's no way you could tell me that because I took an Uber to my event, I can't come in. Oh, you didn't get off the bus? No, we can't let you in. And I got my bag, I got my track shoes, I got my bag and uniform. I got everything right there with me, but I can't get in because I didn't take your funky little bus. Nobody want to take your stinking bus. You know, that shit's crazy, man. And Simone Biles, God, are you kidding me? She's just too amazing. She's so amazing. There's nothing you can do when you got athletes that are like that. And things are just going to pick up. if the Olympics was next year, you probably would have seen way more, even more broken records. But if they have some more meets throughout this rest of this year, you might see some more records drop. Yep, you might see some more drop. It's just that type. It's that time. It's that just that type of environment with with the sun. Got the good blazing hot sun that people here, a lot of people can't take. I don't know. I'm breezing through this whole year. It's like this year is almost up already. We just had New Year's. Think about it. We're in the 8th month, so called, and it was just New Year's. It seemed like yesterday was New Year's. A couple of hours ago it was just the 4th of July. But for me, this month, it started off like kind of slow. The days seem fast, but this is actually going by pretty. Uh, so we're almost 2 weeks down in August already. Almost 2 weeks down. A couple more days, we'll be 2 weeks down. The first week in August seemed like it was the whole week. I had some hard, long days at work. You said LeBron got dunked on. Well, a lot of people get dunked on. No, but if you look at how LeBron got dunked on, he was trying to draw the foul. He's still doing what he's supposed to do. People just don't know basketball. He was still doing what he needed to do. He could have jumped up and got a foul. If he couldn't have got the block, he probably could have jumped up and tried to block it or something. The guy wouldn't have dunked if he would have jumped up, but he just leaned back. If you look at it, he was just leaning back, trying to draw the charge. He's very smart, man. He just does everything that you got to do to try to win, man. He's very smart. And sometimes things don't work out. A lot of people got dunked on. He dunked on a lot of people. I mean, he deserved to get dunked on once. Shit, he dunked on everybody. Who didn't he dunk on during the whole tournament? How many people did he dunk on? He dunked on somebody in every game. He dunked on somebody. Damn, somebody need to dunk on him. I guarantee he dunked on somebody in that game too. So every once in a while, you got to get dunked on. You can't dunk on everybody in the world and then never get dunked on. Come on. That's just totally unfair, man. He almost 40 years old. Still out there competing. I don't know, but people just hate LeBron. I don't care. I mean, if you hate LeBron, then you just hate LeBron. I mean, I'm not a hater of people. I'm a hater. If they do evil, yeah. If you're evil, yeah, I can hate what you do. But other than that, I'm not going to have hate for people. I'm not going to have hate for people, yeah. But we got that gold, though, brother. That's what counts. We got the gold. And I know you love that USA, USA, USA. I know you was jumping and giddy all in your seat. Huh? I know you was jumping up and down. Every time we got a gold, I know you was turning back flips. Honey, we got another gold. Oh, Gil, go do that backflip. Gil doing backflips all in the house. I bet your house is a wreck, huh? After you finish doing all those backflips. Yeah, but we got that 4x. I don't know. We lost the men lost. I don't think the men even got a medal in the 4x100. Man, that's not good. I don't think we even got a medal. And the girls lost the first one, and that 4x. They lost in the 4x400 maybe. No, they actually won that one. They actually got the gold in that. So it must have been another one. Oh, they won the 4x1 too. Oh, the individual. I think that they lost in the individual. So the individual, the men got the gold, and I think the individual. I don't have nothing in front of me to tell me, but I'm trying to recall everything. I think the 400. I think we got the medal. I know the hurdles. We got the McLaughlin. That's a done deal. Lost in the 100. Sha'Carri Richardson. So that's one of the reasons I was just upset with the whole France thing. I know. I've been watching this girl, man. This girl is really, she's really phenomenal when it comes to running that 100, man, in that 200. But when I seen her, she didn't win that 100, and the person who won has never even ran close to her speed or nothing. Something had to be wrong, man, because she didn't even start off. She started off behind, and she never starts. She doesn't have the best start, but she don't usually start off like that. And then her breakaway pulling speed is phenomenal. So I didn't really get that part. That part kind of shook me. I'm like, why is she? How come her speed ain't kicking in? And the same thing when it comes to the 200 with no allows. I'm like, why is his speed is not really kicking in? He should be way ahead right now, and he wasn't. And end up collapsing. He ends up with They said he had the COVID or whatever. People hate him. They're so mad at him. See, people are too sensitive. They got mad at him because he made that statement. I don't know if you heard him make that statement. He's just a goofball, but he made that statement against the basketball players. You know, he said that because they called themselves world champion. He said, world champion against who? Against what? Of what? He said, what? The world champions of what? The United States? He said United States. He said United States is not the world, but now we're the champions of the world now, so now he can be quiet. You know, he promised to get 3 gold medals. He didn't get them, but like I said, I'm not gonna hate on him. If he got sick or whatever happens, those things happen. And shout out to the guy that finally, cause this is one thing that was on my mind, and I never thought they was gonna ever, because they changed the way they made the javelin. They were never supposed to have any more world's records. But I think this guy actually got a world's record in the javelin, and that's unheard of. You just don't get world's records in the javelin because the way they made it to where it just doesn't fly that far. The way that they had to construct it. But I always thought that those events shouldn't be in the same stadium. They should have another. But I know it costs money, but they should have another stadium for those events because the athletes are just getting too good at it. So they gotta, they just open it up, man. We get better so we can get world's records in events like that. And I see what happened with that javelin, man. If you watch that javelin was going up at a certain angle, and all of a sudden it just took off. Like, what the hell? It looked like it was thrown twice the way it went, because it started off like at a certain angle, and then it's all of a sudden it just went and started going up. And that last arc, man, that thing was out there. It wasn't even no lines out there. That's how far he threw it. There wasn't even no lines out there. I was like, dang, okay. I said, that's how you do it. Yeah. So I don't know what we did in the high jump. I don't know what we did in the long jump. I don't know what we did in the triple jump. So most of the field events I didn't know. But I know the girls for which one was it? Javelin or I think it was the javelin. 2 U.S. I think U.S. got first and second females with that javelin throw. So yeah, so we did good in that. In discus, I think we got a medal. We got a medal in the discus. But the jumps I don't know. Any of the jumps I don't know. Steeplechase, I think we got a medal in the steeplechase. Oh yeah, we got that medal in that 1500 too. That little dude came from nowhere. He came and took his 1500. Yeah, he came and took that. He wasn't even favored. The Norwegian was the one that was favored in that. But yeah, that little dude, he said, man, he said, give him my gold. He was like the little leprechaun over there. We're in the wrong. They was in the wrong country. They should have been over in Ireland for that. He was like, yeah, let me go and get that gold off you, partner. Yeah. Oh, how many golds did we get? I don't know. It's close to 40, brother. Let me see real quick. I'll look it up real quick. Gold medal count. If we don't have it, they have it in here. You gotta send me all these dumb pages and shit. Yeah, what I said. I said close to 40 is exactly 40. Like we got 40 gold in the People's Republic of China. Damn, how they get so many gold? What they be doing? They must be winning in like swimming and shit like that, diving or something, man. I didn't know it was that many events, because they damn sure wasn't winning on track and field. Because U.S. usually have that. That's usually what takes us. That's usually what gives us the dub. Yeah. So anyway, we got 40. We got 44 silver, and we got 42 bronze. 126. The next closest is China with 91 medals. So we beat everybody by at least 30, 35 medals. Japan got 45. Australia got 53 altogether. France got 64. Cheaters. They trying to cheat. Netherlands end up with 34. I just don't. I don't know all these events. Must have hundreds of events. They have to if you got that many gold medals. They must have 200 events. I don't even know all the events because I usually just keep up with basketball. I used to keep up with the volleyball, but nah, I don't think they did. And what else? Track and field, basketball, boxing. I don't even keep up with. That's where it is too, though. Boxing. There's a lot of medals in. I think there's like 9 medals in boxing. We don't even get medals in boxing no more. Remember when you was a kid, Gil? We always won in boxing. We always got at least half the medals, and then Cuba got the other half. At one point, Cuba used to get all the medals. Like, we just could never get medals. Those Cubans used to beat the daylights out of everybody. Yeah, but we ended up with 126. Here go Great Britain. Only got 14 gold. They got 65 altogether, though. Republic of Korea got 13 gold, 32. Those Italians got 12 golds, 40. Germany got 12 and 33. New Zealand got 10 gold, man, for that little place. That's a small little joint, man. They came 11th with 10. They got 20 medals, man. Canada sucks, man. Canada got 9 and only end up with 27, big as they are. Uzbekistan is right behind them with 13. They got 8 gold. Hungary got 6 gold. Spain got 5 gold. Sweden got, I'm just reading gold now, 4 gold. Kenya got 4. Norway got 4. Ireland got 4. Brazil got 3. Damn, Brazil. Y'all suck, man. Y'all should have had way more than that. Islamic Republic of Iran got 3. Ukraine got 3. Romania got 3. Georgia got 3. Belgium got 3. Bulgaria got 3. Serbia got 3. Czechoslovakia got, Chesney got 3. Denmark got 2. Uzbekistan got 2. Not all the rest of them got, the rest of them Cuba, Bahrain, Croatia, Slovenia, Chinese, Tampai, Austria, Hong Kong, China, Philippines, Algeria, and Indonesia all got 2. Israel got 1, Poland got 1, Kazakhstan, Jamaica got 1 gold. Wow. And South Africa got 1 gold. Thailand, these all got 1. Thailand, Ethiopia, Switzerland, Ecuador, Portuguese, Greece, Argentina, Egypt, Tunisia, Botswana. Wow, they got their first. I think that was their first gold too. I think that was in track and field. Botswana, Chile got that. St. Lucia's they ended up getting 2 medals. They got the one for the female one track and field. Remember, she won that. I think she won the 100. That's so that was their first medal, first gold ever. So they ended up with 2 medals. One silver, 1 gold. Okay, Uganda, Dominican Republic, Guatemala. These are all the 1 gold medals. Morocco, Dominica, Pakistan. That's all the golds. Then the rest of them all the way down, just all from silver to bronze. Even Fiji, Fiji messed around and got them a silver and something. Let me see. Oh, rugby. Rugby sevens? I don't know what that means. Oh, Taekwondo. Okay, that's how. So you can see what they got, man. When it's 1 medal. Let me see. Let me go back up here just for a second, just to see what we got, because I didn't even know we had a 3-on-3 basketball. What the heck? We got a medal in that? Got a bronze in it. Archery, we got a silver. Oh shit. Okay, so it does do the breakdown. So basketball, we got 2 golds. Yep. Boxing, we got 1 bronze. That's it. Damn. Breaking, we got a bronze in breaking. You didn't tell me that part, Gil. I didn't know we got a bronze in breaking. In equestrian, we got a silver. Okay. Football, we got a gold. Oh man, there we go. I think that was the girls though. Golf, we got a gold. In rugby, we got that bronze. Them girls. Boy, they made that other team cry. Yeah, they was in there crying. Got one gold in weightlifting and one bronze. Wrestling got two golds, two silvers, and three bronze. So we did pretty good in wrestling. Yeah, we did pretty good. But most of them came from track and field. You know what I don't like when it comes to track and field? I don't like but they do break it down. I think they break it down again, but they always say athletics. And instead of saying track and field, they always call it athletics. That's kind of sending out a signal there. That's kind of a mixed signal. That signal is kind of a mixed signal. So I don't really know. That's a mixed signal. If you're saying athletics, so what you saying? So most of the people in track and field, those are the athletes. That's what you're saying? Because it's like, don't say that. If you say it, then make sure you mean it. Because those are the real athletes in track and field. Because to be honest, that's what the Olympics is anyway. The Olympics is, well, besides wrestling and track and field are the only true events for Olympics. And you can argue with that if you want to, but those are the only true ones right there. Anyway, I see you, Bruce. I was reading out some stuff. Gil wanted to know what our medal count was in the Olympics, so I just read that out real quick. Anyway, I see you, Bruce. Salute, brother. He said salute to Gil. Gil Cole say Bruce. Oh, you said did you watch it? Yeah, but I don't know what do you think about the Ortiz fight? Did you have to watch it twice? Was it a clear win? Does anybody think it was a clear win? I see you, y'all, sir. Y'all, sir, said salute to Eagle. Yep. I had to work, brother, so I got off a little late. So you know me, I had to be the clip king. I couldn't watch the whole fight like I watched the Crawford fight. I couldn't watch the whole fight like that. So I got to catch clips. Gil Cole said it. Yeah, sir. Salute. Salute, bro, at Gil Cole. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me just go back. Y'all just make the comments if you want, but I'm going to just go back just real quick. Let me go back up here to our medals and stuff, because I'm giving shouts out to our family, our United States family here. That we got all these we got these medals. Okay, that was the women's. The women's got the bronze, silver and bronze. So shout out to our 3-on-3, our archery, our artistic gymnastics, our artistic gymnastics. This might take a little while, so y'all just gotta bear with me. But it's just write down what you want to write down. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just go through this. So the women's team, shout out to y'all, United States, for getting that gold in the all around. Simone Biles got that gold. The women's vault, Simone Biles got the gold. Women's floor, Simone Biles got that silver. Men's team, the U.S. finally got a bronze. They got a medal. The pommel horse, Stefan Nordic got the bronze. Women's all around, Sunisa Lee got the bronze. The women's vault, Jay Carey got the bronze. Women's uneven, Sunisa Lee got the bronze. Okay. So on that, and then shout out to our swimmers. So we did get some artistic swimming. We got Team USA. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, what this? Wow, it's not showing me. It should be showing me, but it's not. But anyway, we still got the silver in that, which is good. So we got a good medal in that. Athletics. Let me give everybody their shout out. Noah Lyles gold in the 400. Quincy Hall gold in the 400. The man that's his name, Hocker. That Hocker man, he went and took him a gold. I like that race out of anybody's race, because he had to win that on the last 50 meters. He came and took his. He said, "Nah, I got to have this gold to take home." Men's 110 meter hurdles, yeah. Grant Holloway got the gold finally, yep. Men's 400 hurdles, Ryan Benjamin. The men's shot put, we got Ryan Crozier, got that gold. Men's 4x400 United States got the gold, brother. So shout out to them. Women's 200, Gabrielle Thomas. It would have been a lot harder for her if those Jamaicans would have been over the race. I don't know, but she got that. Still shout out to her. The women's 100-meter hurdles. Masai Russell, yep, with the gold. Women's 400 hurdles, you already know. Cindy McLaughlin, Lavroni. Women's long jump, Tara Davis, Woodhall got the gold. Okay, the women's discus. I said we got the gold in that too, and we did get I think we got the silver in that too. I think it was the discus. We did get the women's 4x100 relay. Shout out to the women that got the gold, and also the ones who got the gold in the 4x400. Also, we got the silver. Kenneth Besnarek. We got another silver in the steeplechase, and that was Kenneth Brooks, one in the 400 in the 100 hurdles, Shelby McQueen, and another one Sam Kendricks, and that was in the pole vault. Shot put, Joe Kovacs. The women's Shakari Richardson won the 100. She got the silver. The 400 hurdles. Okay, Anna Cockrell, and also Katie Moon. So shout out to all them people out there, all the athletics out there. Women's hammer throw, yep, got that silver. Yep, 4x400 mixed relay, we got the silver. The men's 100 meters, Fred Curley got the bronze. Noah Lyles got the bronze in the 200. And so yeah, so we did good. That's about all of them. Besides the basketball and all that, yeah, we got a lot. I'm gonna read through all of them. So we got 126. I'm not gonna shout out all 126 of y'all as far as the medals and stuff. But yeah, cycling, fencing, yeah, we got some medals, brother. So I pulled this up. It's on medal table. It's called Olympics.com. So if you guys want to see all the results and stuff like that, just go to Olympics.com. Still, for me, I still think it's a controversial Olympics, though. It was still kind of controversial. A lot of BS that happened during this Olympics. A lot of BS, especially leaving the Jamaicans out. Come on, man. That's our rival, man. Those are our people, man. They right down here with us. Yep. Yep. Y'all says little bro at Gil Coles. Okay. So Gil said, so what do you guys think about the fight? You guys agree or disagree with what Gil said? He said it was a draw or split. Yeah, draw or split, or either draw or split for Bochuk. Yep. But it's always going to be like that, man. We're always going to have a few people. We're always going to have people that think that fights or something. You know, it's sports. We're always going to feel that something went one way or another way, like that. There, you know. I just didn't like all. I didn't like every minute that It's like, it just seemed like every time anytime I tuned in, it was like another controversy in Paris. I'm like, what the hell? I said, can we just get something done without all this controversy? Every time I turned on it, man, I couldn't even watch, man. It's like a controversy every time I clicked it on. Or some kind of an upset, like, especially in track and field, I was like, man, why is all this stuff happening to us, man? It's just bad fortunes and stuff. And Jamaica was crying and complaining. Hey, put a 1 up in the chat if you ever heard or you ever remember. Well, they still do it sometime today, but if you ever heard or remember that in track and field, at the finish line, that they used to actually hold a physical ribbon up at the. Just tell me that if you've heard of it. They used to hold up a physical ribbon from one side of the track over to the other side of the track. If you guys remember that, or have you heard of it, or you've seen it, put up a one up in the chat. If you haven't, there's no need of me trying to explain to you. But if you have, so I'll just wait for y'all to do that, because if I can't explain to you if you've never heard of it, seen it, witnessed it, or anything. If you've never heard of it, seen it, or anything, then I can't. There's no need of me talking to you. Okay, so Gil has. Okay, so that means, so since Gil's heard of it or seen it or know about it, so now I can explain it. They keep trying to give this Jamaican the win. But they still do it the way that they've always done it. Even though they don't have that little tape, they don't have that ribbon, they still do it the same way. Your chest or torso, chin, something in your body, part of your torso, like from your head down to your waist, down to your waist, has to break the ribbon. Because back in the day, if you was running through a ribbon and your foot went across, it wouldn't matter if your foot was across. They're not going to count you as the winner. Because guess what? Your foot is across, but that ribbon's not moving. If somebody was next to you and their chest was touching that ribbon, guess who's bringing that ribbon across? The person whose chest touched that ribbon. They're the winner. Your feet don't win in something like that. Just like in swimming, your feet don't win in swimming. Your fingertips win in swimming. It's not your head, it's not your torso. It's different. All the sports are different. So I don't know why the Jamaicans are crying so much. So just stop crying, come back and win next year, and win this win up until the next Olympics. You got 4 more years that you got to wait. So you just gonna have to wait your turn to get your dub back. But stop crying. Them freaking Frenchies, even when it came to basketball, those freaking Frenchies out there crying. You just couldn't beat you can't beat us, man. And believe it or not, that's not our best team. I'm not saying those players aren't the best, but that wasn't our best team. And when I say that's not our best team, what I mean is that those players don't play together like that. If you understand how that works when you're playing basketball. Even when you play any kind of basketball, you just pick up on the team. You don't know how you guys play each other. You're messing up, like you're overpassing. And that's what happens. You got all superstars on our team. It's hard to win with all superstars because they're trying to show that I can shoot, but I don't have to be selfish. I can pass the ball. Sometimes they just overpass. There's a lot of things they do. But if they played a whole year together, nobody would even get close to beating them. Too many threats, especially on that 3-point. You got LeBron for threes. You got KD for threes. You got everybody. You got Stephen for threes. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's too much against you. Freaking Frenchies over there crying. What do you think about them Frenchies crying? Y'all, sir. It ain't that far for you to get over there, y'all, sir. Can't you take a train over there? Y'all, so that's what we need you to do for Eagles Way of Boxing, man. We need you to take a train over to France and smack a couple of people around and then going back home. That's what we need from you, brother. Yeah, me and Gil would appreciate that, man. If you go over there and smack a couple of Frenchies. And go on back home. Yeah, go over and tell them to shut up. Tell them to shut up, brother. Shut up. Couple of smacks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you hate them too? Yeah, you might have to go over there and give them a couple of smacks, man. Yeah, give them a couple of smacks for us, brother, and go on back home. So, hey, just do a prank video, man. Just tell them you doing the prank video, man. Go over there and smack a couple of Frenchies and go on back over to your house. Don't worry, I'll send you the bail money if they can't take a joke, brother. I'll get you out, man. If they can't take a joke, man, I'll get you out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you my brother from across the pond, man. Yeah, whatever we gotta do. Snobby, racist, arrogant. Yeah, I know. I already know, man. I know. But like I said, I had some Frenchy friends. I mean, like if you got some friends that are cool, there's Frenchies that's cool, but they are kind of like that. They think, and they want to put their hands and stuff or whatever. This lady, even over here, this lady was all the way over here, man. She was. I felt like I was her pet, man. The way she was, the way she was kind of treating me. I was like, huh? She was like looking at me and wanting to touch me and stuff. Like, oh, you look at you. Look at you. I was like, oh my God. Too bad I don't have a camera. Like what? If you had a camera, what, lady? So if you had a camera, what would you gonna do if you had a camera? Like, what do you mean? You was gonna just make me your subject? Like, I gotta take pictures for you? People think that sometimes. I'm like, I'm not. Yeah, I don't just have to take pictures for you. So you guys on some kind of bug out stuff. Yeah, it's just we don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you nothing. USA is the champion of medals. We the champions when most time when it comes to the Olympics. We're never like we never come in dead last in the Olympics when it comes to medal count. We're always in the top. You got to at least be in the top five. We ain't never. Most time I see us in the top two, somewhere around there. We ain't never way down there, and we're not that big of a country. The Australians is crying like, "Oh, we got such a bigger country than they got," but they would never. They don't win in the same thing that we win at. They win maybe in soccer. They might win rugby, swimming. They don't win in track and field. They don't win. They don't. What they got to understand is we got all around athletes. It's not even no, it's not no, it's not no dig at nobody or nothing, whatever you want to call it. It's not, we're not clowning y'all. We're not clowning y'all. We just beating y'all. Just don't stop getting mad. Don't get mad so easy. We just got more. And I could say a lot about Australia. You guys already know, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But to be honest, Australia, you have great athletes there. You probably possibly got some of the best athletes in this whole world. In this whole world, you have to have them. And I'm not talking in code. I'm not gonna hide the fact, and I'm not gonna talk in code to y'all about it and nothing like that. But what I'm saying, Australia should have a lot better athletes. It should have a lot more medals and stuff. But for one reason, you don't. Only for one reason. Y'all, sir, you can take it from here. Because that way, you can take it from here, y'all, sir. I already said what I had to say. You can take it from what Eagle just said. You can take it from there. You already know. Gil know, too. We already know. We already know. We know why you don't get as many medals as you should get. We know. We leave it up to you to pretend like you don't know. Okay, you see, the only Frenchies that are cool are them French bulldogs, girls carrying it in their handbags. Of the That's all. This the French bulldog girls. All right, yeah, yeah. The Frenchies, the French bulldog, they're pretty cool. Thurman and Spence's birthday is today. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about Thurman. Yeah, happy birthday to Thurman and Spence. Gil's little schnauzers over there. Yep, 1 year old. About to run in the store and buy him some steak. There you go. Hey, don't spoil them too much, man. They gonna be thinking it's steak Monday all the day. They gonna be looking at the sun. they'll remember this day for next year. They be like, shit, what we got steak last year. What we get this year? Yeah. Y'all sir don't even want to put it up. He can put it up if he wants to though. I gave him permission, y'all. I told him to put it up. It ain't about Eagle. He can put it up if he wants to. I'm just saying. Australia, you got athletes. A lot of you countries, matter of fact, I don't even want you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Gil. I don't know if you can still hear me because I know you probably went to the store. Don't worry, I'm gonna get out of here in a little bit. But I'm gonna say this before I get out of here. Is that I've been noticing a lot of complexion on a lot of these teams that for years have been some of the most racist countries on this planet. I've been seeing a lot of colorful faces. A lot of colorful faces on these teams. These sports teams for the Olympics. I've seen a lot this year. I was like, are you kidding me? Germany? You mean, huh? You got colorful Germans now? I didn't know you had so many colorful French. You got so many colorful French? Are you kidding me? The only ones that stayed true was like maybe Serbia and I don't know if Croatia. But not even Greece. Greece is colorful. You mean Greece is colorful now? Greece? I gotta check this out. Greece is colorful. When you know Sweden to be colorful, huh? When do you know China to be colorful? Or this is the one that really got me the most was, well, Korea. Korea's colorful now. Japan is colorful now. Y'all making my whole face twist up because the treatments and stuff that people have been getting all these years. Now all of a sudden, a lot of these teams are becoming colorful. We don't necessarily need your teams to be colorful. We don't care. We want you to stay the way that you've been staying. But I know what it is. Is that those games every 4 years is really important to you. And so you think if you colorize the picture a little bit, then, you'll get that GOLD. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing all the time. Oh, you said, what was that, Eagle? I was on a quick call. Oh, yeah. He's laughing. Yeah. The racist ucks be crying. Yeah. No, I was asking you. I said you could figure it out. I said, I don't want to bring it up. I said, I don't want to talk in codes and nothing like that. I said, I don't really want to bring it up because this is like a touchy subject. And in here, we got all, the thing about it is we have all different, in here, I don't care who comes in here. We don't play that kind of shit. But I was saying that I said, y'all sir can talk about it. I said, I can't talk about it. I could read comments, but I can't really necessarily say it. But Australia is acting like babies and stuff, acting like they don't have enough, they didn't get enough medals. The reason we got more medals is because we got more people and all this crap. They got more. They got a lot of people. I said they should have a lot of athletes there. I said they do have a lot of athletes. I said, but the reason they don't have the representation for the athletes is what? I said, I don't want to bring it up. I said, y'all sir can bring it up. The reason Australia doesn't have all the athletic attributes and stuff and contributions that they should have is because of one reason. And it's the same with a lot of these other countries. Like in the past, like it used to be that way for like South Africa. It used to be the same way. And there's other countries that are guilty of that have plenty of athletes, enough athletes to represent their country. But for one reason, they don't have it. And like I said, I'm not going to bring it up. I said I'll let y'all sir mention it. If y'all sir mention it, if he don't mention it, then I won't talk about it. But if he mention it, I will read the comment out. So stop playing with the world. Yep. They know they need to bring some. Yep. Of course they need to bring them in. They bring them in to win and stuff. But see, this is the dumbest part about this whole thing, y'all, sir, is that they act like we don't see it, like we don't know, like we're stupid. Like, he's born over in England, born over in France. Oh, okay. Those guys, all those big chocolate-looking guys was born in Germany. Oh, okay, I see. Man, get out of here with that shit, man. And they try to, man. I've never seen such colorful teams in my life in the Olympics. But Korea got color. Japan's starting to have a lot of color lately. Japan is starting to have a lot of color. I'm like, what is Japan doing with so much color? And I'm not going to get into anything else about it, but I'm gonna just tell you like this. Science is amazing. I'm just going to put it to you like that too. Science is amazing, and don't for 1 minute think that being a certain person doesn't cause science to start exploring and experimenting with things from one group to another. Don't think they don't be experimenting. You can see it in the results. You can see it in certain things like the strength and speed. You can see it. You can see it. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm not gonna, I don't really like to go there. It's just sports to me. If you're good, you're good. That's why I was all happy about Hocker. I said Hocker had the best race in track and field. Yeah, Hawker came and got that shit. He said, "Give me this shit." He said, "Who gives a f about a prison colony and a bunch of prisoners?" Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't. So you're on the other side of it, y'all. So I wasn't even gonna go there, y'all. So you are just a beast. That's all I can say about you, brother. You a beast. You give zero Fs. You don't be playing with them, but I was like, I was gonna try to give. I tried not to. You already know. I'm glad you guys think the way you do because I said that everything is like an onion, man. It's just so many layers, and we got to peel off a little bit. We can have a discussion on something, but then we got to go deeper. We can't go through everything. You can talk about one thing, and you will never cover all of it because it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Everything turns into a damn rabbit hole, man. Did you heard about the French girl who got a gold for Algeria in the gymnastics? She was half Algerian, half French. When the French Allah started playing games, she went and she repped her dad's country and got the gold. I didn't even hear about that one. That's good though. They needed them, man. The Algeria. They need all that. They need all that gold. One thing I kind of give out. I don't know. It could be betrayal and backstabbing, but a lot of those players that America feeds, a lot of these players, like basketball players, they feed them all this money, and then in the Olympics they go back and represent their country. Now I don't know. I kind of feel two ways about that. I figure if we giving you money, you should be repping us, but at the same time, you do what you gotta do. If that's what you want to do, make sure you go on over there and rep your country. But But yeah, that's where she born at. So that's in the same category. That's in the same category. So I give a shout out to you. I mean, if you go and win for your country, that's all cool. It's good. But don't cry if you lose to the best player, especially like in that basketball. Don't start crying if you lose, because you could have got yourself a gold medal. You could have told your country, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and play for. I'm gonna play for U.S. since I'm I play over there. I get their money. Dual citizenship. You can do it that way, but that's a good one though. I like that. I love that one. That's good. Yeah, I like that one, brother. Yeah, let me go get a good. Let me go on over here and get my gold for my country. Yeah, that I like when the small countries finally get there. I mean, yeah, the small man. I'm a small man. When it comes to I'm a small group. So of course I love it when somebody from a small group come and get their medals. St. Lucia came in and got their medals. Yeah, St. Lucia came and got yeah. Yeah, the girl came and took her medal. But like I said, for me, that's still the greatest one in track and field was that Hawker. Hawker came and got him a medal. Because they were expecting him to get maybe third or fourth. They wasn't putting him on gold. But after that race, he was like, put some respect on my name. Put me on that gold. He was like, put me on that gold. What? But the biggest in the whole Olympic history is it don't have nothing to do with the USA. It don't have nothing to do with anybody but the guy that man that came out of Cuba. They've won 5 Olympics. Got 5 Olympic golds. God dang, are you kidding me? He got 5. And he was retired. God dang. He was retired like, nah, he was retired, brother. Yep, he was retired. He was sitting right at home one day and just said, you know what, I'm going to go back and, let me go on and get these medals. He just came back and took him some medals. Let's just check it out. I think he was from Cuba, right? Mijan Lopez Nunez. That's his name, yeah. So shout out to, I don't know you, sir, but shout out to Mijan Lopez Nunez. Shout out to you, man, for showing what real champs are made out of, man. Can't nobody touch him. I don't care what sport you like or whatever. You can get mad if you want to, but can't nobody touch that man. Just shut up. I'm gonna tell you to shut up because he got the paperwork. So he got the paperwork, so you might as well just be quiet. There's nothing you can say. He got the paperwork. He's like, oh, yeah, I did all this. But anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Eagles Way of Boxing, baby. It's me and y'all, sir, here we chopping it up a little bit, man. My brother from across the pond, man. Salute, man. Nothing but peace, power, prosperity, and perseverance, man, to everybody, man, up in here. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know. Y'all know. Don't act like you don't know. I think I'll be back. I should be here Wednesday, man. I should be here on time, man. If I'm not running late like I was. Anyway, double salute.